So, if there are any people who make a proposal, begin to make the proposal as frequently as possible in your mind. The first step is very simple. Whenever you are going to do anything in the daily routine, make a proposal that you want to do it in a yogic way, in a real scientific way. Always repeat the proposal that you want to be better, that you want to be happier, that you want to be more enlightened, more joyful, and as long a time in the day as possible, joyful and positive. So, make a continuous proposal of better way of living. That is the first step you have to take. The second step is you give secondary importance to any other thing except your betterment of living. Difficult. We have many obligations in the world. We have social and vocational and financial obligations. And if something is not satisfactory to you, you cannot help succumbing or getting defeated by it. For example, you have your 15 minutes for yoga practice daily in the evening. You have your dearest friend who wants to have your company during that 15 minutes. You have no business to deny, but if the friend, you can make an appointment with him. If he wants you to go on an excursion or a weekend holiday, if you have a difficulty in your own program, you should be able to give first preference to your yoga and second preference to the program. So, this is the second proposal. 999 people out of 1000 will go away with this. But there is 1 in 1000, and for that one this science is given by nature. Tomorrow there will be another, and after some days you will be one among them, because it is a matter of this evolution of consciousness that makes you ready. The moment the spark of your will makes its appearance, it makes you ready to accept the first two items of practice. The second step is called detachment, which never means leaving off your pupil and going away, but which means giving priority to the betterment of life, whether your life or the life of others, because gradually the difference goes away and you will understand that life is only one in which the vehicles are floating, and it is not true that every vehicle is having a life in it. Through this second step you will understand that the bodies are floating in one life, like the many little bottles thrown in a river. There is water in every bottle, no doubt, but at the same time all the bottles are in the water. Similarly, every one of you is having life in you, simply because that space is having its content life, and your bodies are fabricated in space. They too have life in it. You will gradually make a scientific understanding of this by the yogic way of doing things and looking at things. So, you will be able to practice the second step called detachment, and all the curiosities in life gradually melt away from your mind. What happened to Lebanon? I am anxious until I switch on the radio and listen to it. Listen to it, but don't be anxious. That is the change that is going to happen in you. Because what are you going to do in what way you are going to help if something happened in Lebanon or not. Remember, for the moment, you are very insignificant, toiling in your own place. And it is immaterial for the poor people of Lebanon if you know it or not. So, first of all, you will have this understanding, and the anxiety to know will go away. At the same time, you will be knowing things. You need not stop knowing things, but the really dangerous aspect is removed. That is being anxious of something. That is what is eating you. That is what is making you restless. That is what is making you commit mistakes in your daily life. That is what is making you commit things in an emotional level instead of doing things in a factual level. And as a result, you are committed to many things, and you are bound very tight by the consequences of what you do and what you think. All this nonsense will be removed if the anxiety from your mind is removed. This anxiety is worshipped on the throne in the 20th century. Even the universities have given an academic name called anxiety complex. So, a thing which is to be eliminated is enthroned and being worshipped. And we are trying to know how to remove anxiety, We are anxious to know how to remove anxiety. That is the trickish danger of anxiety. The more we try to eliminate it, the more we are meditating upon it, the more we are thinking of anxiety and galvanizing it with our vital force. And the result is we are anxious all the day and night. So, it will be removed by practicing